I guess, you know, it's not going to be one of the hardest records to break is what I'm saying.
Here's something to break. It's going to be my brain. We're going into Vertigo.
Knife round.
Knife round on Vertigo. Everybody take your screenshots. Someone drop a smoke. Let's do it the old-fashioned 1.6 way.
With net graph up, obviously.
Obviously. Can't have that go any other way. Liquid looking like a trouncing here on the knife round. So you can imagine Spirit's going to elect to start CT. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is just the way that this one's going to go down. Welcome to the GG.bet Cologne Invitational. Brought to you by a multitude of companies to include CSGO.net, one of the official partners. Use code word Cologne, C-O-L-O-G-N-E, for 30% more balance and win some cool skins potentially. But here we are. Vertigo. I'm actually happy that we're going to see it because, well, everyone else is banning it. Nobody really wants to play it. Everybody gets scared.
Yeah, no, these two teams actually played it a little bit. Liquid 5 times so far. Spirit 4. So they've definitely been around the block. And it's good to see.
Been around, downtown, and back again.
Yeah, I'm curious to see whether or not it's going to be just a one-way stomp where Liquid just goes towards one bomb site the entire game.
Well, Naf's not going anywhere this round. In fact, Chopper's going to be taking his dome piece right off. And that's going to be a tough start for Team Liquid. Just a minute 30 on the clock now. And that's not how you want to start things at all.
Most definitely not. They have a Molotov. Molotovs can be really, really finicky to deal with the CT here, especially on the B bomb side. As we see it go out, that goes back, you know, towards quad or something. Then we have a bit of an issue for the CT, so just move about, right? But they're actually not going to move up with the Molotov either, but up they go.
Chopper trying to get some sort of pre-fire going there, but a little bit too soon, and the bomb will go and be planted over there on the B bomb site there from Stewie2K, finding 2. That does help. Elise grabbing one as well. They've kind of pincered him off right here towards these generators. Green has fallen, though, and it's just now Twist, 1 versus 2. He's got to defend this bomb. It's planted. They do line up for him. He can't seem to squeak the shot off. He's going to keep pushing for it right now. Eventually, Sumdai Young will take him out. So, all things considered, a bomb plant there from Liquid, so not a total L, but nonetheless.
Half an L?
Half an L. That's a lowercase L, I think.
Yeah. Isn't just the lowercase L really just a big I?
Hold on now. Don't get too crazy with it.
And we see the GG.bet odds for the matchup. Spirit 2.37 in odds. I guess not surprising to see Liquid being favored pretty handedly. Even though it is a bit of a, well, it is uncharted territory with the maps. Or I guess I said the map. But you would expect Liquid to have proficiency regardless of where they decide to go.
Liquid able to buy up something in this round. Stewie2K already a victim in it. Vertigo, overpass, Mirage.
Efficient Molotov to clear out Soptic. Oh, are they actually going to... Yeah. I don't think they're going to expect the player hiding in the smoke here. That's Chopper. Well, I say that. I have to eat my own words as Elige takes him out. All of a sudden, it's a man advantage for Liquid. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby indeed. And with another bomb plant here, that's going to go a long way. However, the wall bang from Coldy will do some pain onto Elige. Now they've got to get in here. They're going to try to smoke this bomb off, perhaps sneak a little defuse in. Bomb is planted in the open for these Liquid players that are over here on the ramp. It's going to be Nitro, Naf, and Twist to defend it. Planted in a very, very discreet location. It looks like they're going to back out. Try to at least. Naf's going to be there with the answer. 2 kills on the Galil. And that's going to be a first round on the board for Liquid, so they respond right back after losing.
Yeah, it didn't take long, did it? No, efficient. Didn't even need full-on weaponry to make that happen. And I think, again, we haven't seen the map play out enough after the, I guess, the balance changes, scenery changes, whatever you want to call it, over towards that A-bomb site. So we've yet to see how it kind of affected, well, either of the side, if it's easier for Ts, if it's easier for CTs now. But might get a few telling points here for this one.
We will find out. You can see how Naf doesn't aggress too fast up in that mid area. And that, I mean, obviously you and I have played this match or excuse me, this map on matchmaking a few times.
Yep.
And this right here, this Area 51 sort of place is quite the violent territory. You can just see how these teams are going to approach it. That, to me, is one of the big takeaways, is just how these professional teams approach the map. Now, there has been a little bit of time for them to prepare on it.
Absolutely, and it's cool to see the evolution with teams, how they might start off playing a map doing one thing because they're convinced that that's the absolute best way to play a map, and then within the span of 3 weeks they're like, oh, this is absolutely, it's just completely dumb because they've realized something.
Something has fallen, and it's going to be that of Nitro. Does take a deagle to the dome. iDisbalance delivering.
So
it was
far
interesting,
up, though.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how they played this A bomb site right away. They played it very back.
Yeah.
And
I guess it's kind of a hard task to figure out if you want to play aggro or not, right? Maybe that changes when they get weapons?
Maybe. iDisbalance continues on his tear right now. Go ahead and do what he can until Twist finally comes to the answers the call. We're going to see a 3v3 with the bomb still not planted. 20 seconds left on the clock. These pistols have caused quite a problem for Liquid, and just Chopper left to defend the bomb site.
He's nearby. He's going to go through the new hole, or is he just going to try to get a bomb denial?
Oh, boy.
Oh, okay, well, gets a kill at least. Probably could have been a little bit cleaner. I guess he might have thought that was Stewie, because Stewie was down to 20 HP. Because you can see he shot one bullet and figure, like, that's going to be enough.
Well, there's also the idea that had he stopped the planter and just backed off, that would have been chaos enough.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
That would have been the answer that Spirit needed in the round. Let's take a look, though.
Twist here with the Galil. Finds 2 on site, but I felt like we constantly saw Liquid getting better trades, but they kept just losing a player here and there.
Well, you would think so, but somehow they've had an answer with these Deagles. They're shooting from back of tower all the way onto the ramp. Quite the shot. Now we're going to see them have to push again. No real purchasing power in this round, just some USPs and P250s. And there we have it. Naf cleaning them up. They only lose 1 in this. It's going to be Twist, but he grabbed himself 3 kills before falling.
That he did. Worked out pretty nicely for them all together. We haven't really seen, I guess, still early days. We haven't seen Liquid even attempt to be around mid. And
it's just Naf holding it from the back of the generator.
Yeah, he's kind of just hanging out, being like, okay, I'm going to make sure nobody backstabs. And eventually I'm just going to peter out into mid. Might do something, might not. A bomb site might have been taken over already. Round might be over.
Might be.
But here we go, actually. Finally some presence towards mid. It's not something we've seen a whole lot of, honestly.
Well, that smoke's going to give it away. They're going to take the fight, too. Nothing but pieing off a corner there. It's Elige that's going to be the lesser, and then Naf is able to trade that back out. So it keeps us at a 4 versus 4. AWP on this map, for me, a very peculiar choice, but I guess, if you're really good at the combat opping, this might be your playground.
Yeah, I would not feel comfortable opping on this map a lot of the time, unless I'm playing over towards A, but then again, that's going to get smoked off more often than not.
I mean, you can play, from tower, where we saw him playing with the Deagle earlier. I mean, that's a pretty safe spot for an op, I think, but I don't know. Teach their own. It's shooter preference. That's what it's all about.
Very true. Now, those sitting at even numbers, 4-4, 4 versus 4. We're just kind of hanging out, throwing out smokes, blocking off views.
Did they see iDisbalance with his AWP there?
They haven't.
Nope. Stewie2K is going to jump right into it. Before he can get another shot off, it's going to be Twist there with the AK to respond. They're going to flood out onto this A bomb site. Excuse me, the B bomb site. The plant will come in. 3 versus 2. Sotfik and Sundai Young. A little bit of utility here for Liquid to use to sort of hold off this reapproach, this counterattack, if you will. It's actually going to be probably enough here to push Spirit all the way back to save, and that's what we're looking at.
Yeah, it'd be weird for Spirit to try to go for anything here. Not even having a defuse kit. It's going to make life really, really tough for him. They pretty much just need to find a multi-kill opening. I really think that's what it's going to take right now to be able to stem the tide from Liquid. So they just seem to commit to a bomb site. Even though they lose the first, we saw Stewie getting picked off as he threw the nade, but doesn't really prevent the T's from running up. I guess you want to call it a staircase ramp. And as we wait to see what comes out of the buy from Team Spirit, what you can do is head over to csgo.net and use the code Cologne.
Oh, okay.
You know how to spell that?
C-O-L-O-G-N-E, Cologne.
There you go. Nailed it. And if you do that in all caps, you'll get the chance to add 30% more to the balance and win some cool skins while you're at it. It's definitely something worth considering.
That it is. Weapons again in the hands of Liquid. And 2 AUGs over here that were saved from last round for Spirit.
Well, he's just gotten far up.
Yeah, they've got a lot of control over here towards this B site already. But also the same amount of pressure being applied to that A ramp. Looks like they want to pressure it anywhere they can. I disbalance with this Deagle is becoming quite the menace for this Liquid side.
Yeah, that was
this spot right here is really nerdy.
And it doesn't pan out.
Oh, my goodness. You learn something new every day, and that is the AUG over the AK. There we go. They transitioned all the way over here towards this A site. B having been abandoned from the Liquid side, and now trying to push up. 1 smoke to conceal their movement. And 1 AUG there to answer that call. Naf with the trade. Can't get another one.
Easy life.
That was a disaster for Team Liquid. Did not go the way they wanted it to.
Very much was. Surprised actually Elige dies in that scenario. Throws out the Molotov straight up just to flush out Idisbalance in the position he's in. And he knows it. But somehow gets caught off guard even still. Well, Spirit, well done there, even though Sotfig is not able to convert off of that first pillar position. Gets 2 for himself before the round ends.
I'm going to reapply some pressure here towards the A site. It's worked out for him at least once in this game thus far, so Liquid want to still run with that. They're going to pause right where they are, holding just where they're at. Still a little bit of presence towards middle. It's going to be that Nitro. He's going to actually drop off now. If he's not careful, they might follow up behind. Here comes the spray with AUG through the smoke. Not landing anything just yet. With the flurry of nades, it's absolute chaos inside the A site so far. Finally, that bomb will get planted, almost getting spammed down. Is Naf somehow escaping the bullets like Keanu Reeves. And Stewie K, the smoke criminal himself, does just that. Meanwhile, Chopper and Idisbalance able to put things back into perspective here. Full HP and AWP in hand. They're going to go for this. No reason really not to. Naf very low. In a very forward position as well. Trying to use a Molotov off there to cordon off the site. Not going to happen. Nitro response. And Young grabs 2. Just Nitro. They've seen him too. He just saw him.
He's just buying time.
Too much time has passed. They're going to go ahead and get that kill. And they're going to get the round. Good play there from Nitro. Good heads-up awareness. He contemplates jumping over the edge, but it's never worth it, Nitro. Don't do it, young Nick.
Stay alive.
Stay alive. Stay woke. 5-2 here. So the North American squad continues.
Kind of curious about that. If you end up in a sticky situation like that, and I'm not sure how much damage you take exactly from standing on that edge where Nitro was, but if you potentially could jump out and then swing back in, if you time the jump correctly, like right to the explosion.
You know,
get real fancy with it. Obviously, someone is going to do it, fail horribly, and just die.
When we get done with work tonight,
we're testing.
I will go give it a whirl at home. But in the meantime, Liquid making a home here for themselves on Vertigo. 5 rounds on their T side, looking pretty sharp thus far. This is a team that has been practicing it. They're teeter-tottering right now, though. They're going to play the seesaw approach. They hit A last round. They're going to go towards B this round from the looks of it. All 5 members ganged up over here towards the B ramp.
Oh, that
does get the drop. However, Chopper can't get the bullets off that he needs to. It's going to be Elige there that does it instead. Coldy with 1. Eventually traded 4 versus 3. Op coming into the site. Sumdai Young somehow, in some way, killing the bomb planter and Nitro, who ran all the way up to green, or the generators, whatever you want to call it. Obviously not getting his vaccinations. Okay, well, spam galore. They do have the bomb just sort of blocked off using smokes, and it's just going to be Twist the closest to it. Perhaps he can grab it. Still 3v2 in Liquid's favor. That smoke should help, but they're still just a little apprehensive. Yeah, that's... Can he see it? I'm pretty sure he can see the bomb. He's all over it.
It's all about the rotation of the smoke that's going to mess with him. Not really sure what.
Uh-oh. Looks like they thought about going for
Yeah.
it, but big change of heart. They're going to save 2 ops. So that'll be interesting. Let's see how that sets up. The double op on the CT side of Vertigo.
1 op feels a little out of place on Vertigo. 2 ops.
Well, we just saw him playing with the op towards B ramp, right? So I mean, I guess
Yeah.
that can make sense.
No, that's true, for sure. Like trying to get the aggressive pick, I think it's just a matter of if you ever allow your opponent to execute on you, I don't see how op's going to be useful in a retake.
When you get closed on in close quarters, I mean, you're literally becoming shotgun with the op. Nasty ass NAF though. 3 HP. Staying alive. 6th round on the board here for North America. Needing to stay alive today during the deciders. The winner of this best of 3 will go on to play in a semifinal. Not tomorrow, but the day after.
There you have it. That's what's on the line. And obviously, if you can't make it that far, it means you've already been eliminated.
That's true.
For now, though, Spirit's mapping not exactly panning out how they would have liked it. I guess there's still debate worth having whether or not this is a CT-sided map, T-sided map, and so on. Probably some mixed opinions about it.
Yeah, let's hear your opinion. Let's get it. Right now, either in Twitch chat, but preferably on Twitter using hashtag maincast. M-A-I-N cast. Not M-A-N-E, not M-A-N-G cast. None of that. Maincast. Good grenade out there towards the ramp. It's going to find Twist. Just a little shy 26 damage, but it's not going to perturb that of Liquid from trying to get into this A bomb site.
Yet another nade in. Doesn't really do any damage. Now is Saltvic going to get flashed through? Nobody on the side of Liquid, though, in the open. Pretty safe about their approach towards this A-bomb site.
Ooh, look at that.
It's not bad.
Good idea with the grenades there by Liquid, but no one's home. Now we're going to see some more utility come out here. They're going to try to hold this quick jump here, this fast jump onto the A site. And then alongside that, Liquid still just kind of on the fence, I think, about making the corner. They're ever so close. If they do the timing right, it's going to be Sunday Young that's not even going to have an eyeball on it. Crossfire through the site, and they're going to use some utility on Liquid's side to back him off a little bit. Sunday Young just barely staying alive. He got flashed and Molotov, but backs himself into a corner before burning alive. Twist really low here, and eventually he will fall. It took us one little bit of grenade. Somebody could have breathed on him, and he died. And now with the bomb planted, and NAF with a massive backstab in orders. You can see here we have a little picture-in-picture going for you. There will be no saving here as long as the nasty-ass man himself can get it done. And no, he can't. They've read him like a book. Good idea from Liquid there. Molotov over there towards Sandbag will give a little bit of freedom to Spirit to run. Lining up for Stewie Duque, grabs 4. Easy does it. Easy does it for Team Liquid. They grab a 7th. Quite the lineup there for Stu.
That really worked out for him. And nicely done to control it towards the end as well. You can see Stu.
1, 2.
I'm getting that third one. That's or 4th, I guess, in total, but 3rd in the sprays was the real hard one. Handles that with style and grace, and Liquid find them still sitting at 7. Spirit, you think they're regretting not trying to play Nuke again, or what?
It's probably a little early to tell. I'd be interested to see how Liquid's defense looks on this map, right? So, I mean, we saw them play Nuke the other day on CT side after an 11-4 first half, and that didn't go their way. So, an easy round for Liquid there. Wasn't a whole lot bought up into it, not a whole lot of fight to be had out of Team Spirit. But they got a lot of spirit.
Do you know any, like, what is it, cheerleader chants, pom-pom chants?
You know, contrary to what you might think, no. I don't know any of those. I actually don't know any cheers or anything. Both of my sisters actually were cheerleaders.
Yeah? They didn't bring any, like, that super annoying, overhyped enthusiasm back into the home?
Well, I didn't deal with any of that. I was pretty reclused in my room playing Counter-Strike.
Fair enough.
On IRC in the depths, using some sort of method to stream out on Shoutcast DSP. Shout out to all the old people who remember that.
Yeah.
IRC, Internet Relay Chat, which is actually, I think, what you're all using right now, but in a much more...
A little bit more sophisticated with Twitch chat.
Yeah, a much more advanced version of it. It's all right, though. Look it up on your own time if you really want to understand as to what's going on here.
Yeah, all of our smileys were based off of like equal signs, letters, all that kind of fancy stuff.
Yeah.
We can get actual pictures.
We have straight up clubs. I mean, they had fine pug. We had all kind of stuff going for us. Now it's a little bit different of a lay of the land. Speaking of the lay of the land, it'll be Nitro laying down in this round. He's already out, 4 versus 5. It's going to be Liquid trying to take this site. Good smoke right there. You see that double bounce?
Yeah.
That's like me trying to play horse in basketball, except for I'm real bad at that. So, nonetheless, a site will fall again. Be Liquid able to get out there. This time a Molotov there. Won't stop the plant. They're going to play in a little bit different spot. I think they've realized that they've been found out.
It's pretty cool inside of Liquid, though, and just as a take in general, the fact that you do kind of a wall of smoke, but you do it with height as well.
Yeah. No, it has to happen that way, right?
Yeah.
That's just such a crucial spot. The guy can just jump up on top of blue.
Deny
Stewie 2K, Twist jumping up in their own way. Finding 2 frags, and Chopper and Coldy really don't have a lot of room to work with here. It's Liquid all day, baby. 9-2.
9-2, and it doesn't really feel like Spirit have had too much to say so far on this one. There we go. That's how Nitro died.
There, that makes a little more sense now. Down the elevator shaft he goes.
Yeah, that happens to the best of us. I don't think I've seen a Vertigo match so far where none of the players have died.
It's
in an official setting, at least.
The latest installment of Goosebumps featuring Nitro. The elevator shaft mystery.
Oh, by the way, did you see Energy play this where Tarek did the run boost?
Well, maybe.
That was pretty wild. I think
is that the one where they run through and they shoot the guy down B stairs?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Pretty wild stuff.
Well, 4-head maneuver there by Nitro. He's going to have a shot at redemption here. That's completely fine. Liquid surely in the driver's seat now, 9-2. They have been taking this A site with relative ease, even though sometimes answering that at the grenades. Not a whole lot of defense here. Won't be a lot in this round either.
It's tough days for Spirit right now. Getting mauled pretty much every round. There we finally have a response. It's Coldy. Twitch chat.
Never failed to deliver, do they?
Young. Yeah, he's delivering 2 here.
Yeah, that's right. SDY himself. Eye disbalance, trying to stop this bomb from being planted. Ton of time for Liquid to work with still. So they're going to hold on. They don't really need to pressure this, push it too far. Both going to double peek. And that doesn't really net them the result they wanted. Eye disbalance breaks through, and so does Nitro. Couple bullets there to the dome piece.
There you go. That puts Liquid into the double digits. Even though that was one of the, I guess, closer rounds Spirit has had as of late. And I guess my answer, whether or not it's going to be, diverse T side from Team Liquid, or if it's going to be a lot of just, we're going to run towards one side a lot. I feel like we got that answer. A is definitely the favorite side of Liquid. Since they actually changed something up for once. For the time being, it looks like they might have focus towards speed. Now then, intimate boost for Nitro up on the boxes.
Finally seeing something here in middle. Nitro not going to be seeing it for very long. Takes the knock to the face. I love the smoke dancing right here.
But seemingly pretty adamant about going up here towards the B-bomb site. Chopper's positioning might be a bit of a nuisance to deal with, and actually they're going to back down. Silently so as well. Elige left as a late lurk here. There we go. quad smoke works out beautifully. He's just going to follow that up with the second kill. That's Sunda Young going down. What are some responses here, though?
Oh, Naf making a lot of noise there, but eventually does get it done. It's just now down to Twist after Naf falls to I disbalances AWP. 1 versus 1.
Time?
No time at all. He's going to go for this plant in the smoke. I don't think he got into the site. He thought the site was a little bit more
bigger,
extended than it was, and that's just not going to be the case.
Yeah, that was, I mean, that B site take took a while, so a little bit surprising to see.
Not surprising right now, I guess. Well, actually, it's a little surprising how one-sided this is, 10-3.
Yeah, and it hasn't necessarily been that close either. It's kind of the disheartening thing if you think about it, seeing how it's Spirit's map pick.
Yes, it is. I like this little spot there. Stu2K just holding the jump up. The presence here from Liquid is just enough. They haven't shown any face towards A this round. 2 members of Spirit stacked over there. But nonetheless, the hit has yet to come. We're just at the end of the first half almost. 1 round to go following this one. For the GG.bet Cologne Invitational. Liquid on their path after turning down an invite directly to the event. Rather do things harder for themselves, I suppose. This is not the moment to XD, I can tell you right now. Some young company trying to hold off this round. It's going to be Stewie2K and Elige teaming up for 3.
Bit of an XD level behold.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Bomb being planted. This is not going to be a problem for Liquid, and really nothing that Spirit can do here. Twist wants to try to get in the back lines, but doesn't want to push it too much either.
Might wait up a little bit until there's less time on the map. They know where they've kind of locked the 2 remaining Spirit members in, so not giving them an earlier escape path, potentially, if Twist were to lose the fights. Oh, I disbalanced. Pretty sure he was spotted there, so might have to deal with that in a little bit.
Not a whole lot to deal with right there. Stu2K, little target practice on the downed foe, and that's going to be an 11th on the board for Team Liquid.
Yeah. Do you think someone with a fear of heights would actually feel dizzy by looking down?
Well, I don't know. Let's ask
Vertigo.
those that know better than us.
Yeah, anyone at Twitch chat with a fear of heights, do let us know.
Does this map actually give you vertigo?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Imagine if a pro player has vertigo and just is, like, not, I guess, public with
play
it, right? Yeah, it just, like, freaks out every time it's picked.
Guys, we have to ban vertigo. We can't play it.
So what are you talking about? We would be great on it. Nah, man.
Nah, man.
We can't.
It's just something I just don't feel comfortable on the map.
Can't
Anyway.
it's the angles, man.
Quite the Molotov from Twist there. It does not make it all the way over to the sandbags and actually bounces back on a ramp. Going to cause a little bit of delay in this A hit. This is where Liquid finds themselves. They've already lost the lead to Stu2K towards the B site, in middle to be exact. There we go. Sundai Young playing a very sneaky game over here towards A. Got 1 in Twist, but it's not going to be enough. As Nitro and Naf are going to now turn this into a 2 versus 2. Bomb eventually being planted. This could be a little bit closer of a round. The reinforcements have arrived. The side of Team Spirit's very low as it stands. Sotfik and I disbalance. 1 kit between the 2 of them. And now that kit is downed. Sotfik with 23 HP, 1 versus 2. In the site, no one's got eyeballs on him yet until now, and it's going to be the nasty man himself. Naf getting it done. 12-3 first half here. Liquid very much in control right now of what's going on.
Yeah, they can ask for a better half, pretty much. Just dropping pistol around, but bringing it right back. And yeah, managed to avoid 11-4. Liquid feeling pretty good about that. They got that 1 extra round to build off of. We'll see if they're going to be able to close it out, though. I will say, after the stumble that we saw in the first round from Liquid, they pretty much ran over no chance like it was nobody's business. And you kind of have to feel that's going to be the norm most of the time. Goldie seemingly has an idea that somebody's behind Sandbag, and he's not wrong. It's Nitro's sat up there. With the current setup that they're using actually on the side of Liquid, it seems like Twist is going to be the one to take initial contact and then have Nitro peer out. But there you go. Molotov forces his hand. Still finds 1 kill.
That's turned it into a 4 versus 4 here on the pistol round.
See what comes out of it, though.
I like that. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
Da, 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 da. And then Nitro responds with 2. The symmetry is unparalleled here. Just kidding. 12-3. Nothing symmetrical about that scoreline. Or that chopper. Suzuki real quick with it. Plants chopper against the wall. So not young Coley and Sodvik yet to find some ground in the site. They want to try to go towards B. They've got a smoke they've thrown over here to sort of block off the CT spawn area. And it's going to be Stewie in the site still. They know it. They know they're just on the cusp of reaching a conflict here. And before he's able to grab the kill, he does a considerable amount of damage. Meanwhile, the backup's here. I can't see a world where it's Spirit that backs out now, especially given the fact that they just got 2 picks. They're going to have to go for this plant. 20 seconds on the clock. Should be able to get the bomb down here if they grab that kill, and they do. Twist in a 1v2. Sodvik and Sumdai Young left on their own.
Oh, we spotted a gun, so he knows somebody's in quad.
And now he's been spotted himself. Twist with the pop shot. Does have Kevlar, but he's going to need to hit the head. And by that, I mean next round. A done deal. Spirit pick up the second pistol, and that's a step in the right direction for them at least, however.
Yeah, usually when you get 2 out of 2 pistols on a map, you have more than 4 rounds. That is, I guess, the backside of this. So as good of a job as Spirit have done to collect these. Need to be able to build off of the momentum and advantage that they've given themselves. They were not able to do so in the first half. Second half might show us a different result, though.
It might. It just might. But remember, this is Liquid. So anything is possible in this moment. Let's watch and see. Ladies and gentlemen, all of us watching together in absolute harmony. 12-4, though. These AKs are going to prove to be a big problem for Liquid as they try to hold on to everything they've got in these sites. Just grabbing the handles. Suzuki with the response is going to help the war effort just slightly, but will it be enough, Alvor?
Well, time will tell. Something has gotten really far forward here. That's going to be an issue. You can hear all the rotations coming over from that B-bomb side, but actually, well, I was about to say, Spirit left the bomb alone. It's probably a good thing now that Sodvik has gone down. Foldy, though, busy tapping away, finds 3. And Stewie, while he does have an AK, he's got quite a lot of work to do.
It's true. They're going to get the bomb back to the chopper.
The chopper.
Getting planted now. And with the MAC-10, going to push through, does a little bit of damage there to Stu. He had no armor. Stu looks like he wants to press the envelope here just a little bit, taking a goosh. Ouch. Will not help. Sumdai Young that will be able to retrieve the AK. And that is a 5th round on the board for Team Spirit.
There you have it. Starting to pretty up the result a little bit. I guess it was the second half comeback as well from their end that did it yesterday, well, the day before yesterday. Let's see if that comes to fruition again. Would be rather surprising, though, I'll have to admit.
Oh, Liquid. Now they have some weapons here, some AUGs to be exact. 4 to the side of 1 M4. Pretty forward angle here from Stu. He must be feeling that he can pull the shot off and not get overwhelmed.
Might be the case. Nobody really from Spirit willing to challenge him initially, though, until he backs off. He's got a really dirty angle now. It's going to be tough for Chopper to react, but he does. Clearly well-versed. Now the big question is if the rest of Spirit are going to commit with him. He's just made it past the smoke.
Yeah, good play potentially here from Lee. He's got some good ground. That smoke's got him concealed so far. But once it goes down, he's going to have a lot of Team Spirit breathing down his neck unless he can take them out. He's going to take Chopper out. Meanwhile, it's Coldy and Sumdai Young. defending the current site. Actually, they're just going to get the hell out of Dodge. Rightfully so. Plenty of time to get out of there.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to get over to the A site. Nitro was well into the site, so a good calm. Nitro has to have wind of this. He's going to back out now. The smoke, no kit.
Bomb's going to go down eventually. There you go. Coldy finally finds a spot. Well, 2 players to find 35 seconds to do so. Well, I say 35. It's more like 25 at this stage. They do not have any kit. And I think at this stage you just kind of have to run away. You've already spent a fair bit of time just walking towards the opposite side of the map for Nitro. So yeah, he just takes the detour and goes back in. All right, I have no idea what he wanted to do there.
And dies.
Yeah. That was a surprising one. 14 seconds left on the bomb when he decided to turn ahead and run in towards the site. Gets punished promptly. So, when are you going to start? When will you start to believe in the Spirit comeback? 12 to 9, 12 to 10.
When we get to about 12 to 9, I think.
Yeah. That's when you start to get worried.
That's when things start to get a little dicey for me, friend.
Well, we'll see if we can get there. On his balance, golden opportunity to find one at the very least. Does so, even though it is a little bit labored. Still kind of advantage lies with Spirit until I say that. Nitro is still alive at 13 HP. It's got even numbers at least. Twist. Ooh. That bank nade there. Really doing twist in. Twist trying to punish Coldy as he spammed a fair few bullets through the smoke. Not going to be successful, and that leaves Stewie all to his lonesome. Already got 2 kills for himself. No real utility to speak of, or not enough. He's got a smoke, but he doesn't have a kit. So the 10-second smoke defuse might be a little bit hopeful. He's not even going to get the chance to try. Sopvik brings Spirit to a 7th round.
But this is the round that Liquid want to turn everything around.
Yeah.
They do buy up into this round. AWP on the Nitro.
Full utility.
To 7. Yes, full utility. Potentially something here to show for themselves.
We'll see. Might disbalance. Might try to go for an early pick again. Just going to hold an angle, make sure nobody pushes aggressively from the side of Liquid. That said, though, this being the first full buy for Liquid in a little bit, might just hold back and play this fairly standard. Well, Spirit's going to take a page out of the same book as well.
Yep, seems like the default go-to here. Using a Molotov over there towards the A site. No one's home, though. A little bit of an attempt at a misdirection there. It's just going to be Twist that is near there, as well as Nitro with AWP opting from tower. Meanwhile, all the action sort of bottlenecked in a way. It doesn't even appear as Team Spirit know where they want to go just yet. They're going to back out now, grab the bomb from T-Spawn. Where will they go with it? That will be the big question at hand. Potentially towards A. Started to creep all the way up as Team Spirit. Nitro creeping with the AWP will find a frag for himself. That's going to be enough to scare them back. Right now, they've already allowed themselves to get collapsed on by this Liquid defense.
Flashes. Not doing a whole lot just yet for Spirit.
Oh, perhaps this AWP can. Pointed over there towards the ramp. It's going to be Nitro with it. Falls off. Good spot here, though. They're going to try to run boost. He has a good indication and able to see their gun barrel. Now Nitro's stuck. They're going to flood out onto the site and eventually take him down. Bomb being planted. It's Elige. If he could stop the planter, that would be plenty of time.
And he does. Well, he doesn't actually. It's Naf to get all 3 kills.
Of course.
Obviously. Sopvik in the meantime is, well, desperately trying to hold on to it. Actually finds Elige as well. Can he find the second? No. Naf is just the destroyer of dreams today.
Real nasty stuff there
from that nasty ass.
13-7, and now Liquid have sort of regained some confidence here from the masses around the world.
Yeah, first round of the second half, and it's about time. And I mean, with all the economical damage they've been able to do leading up to this point, it's already back to an eco. Well, I say eco, it's still a full investment from Spirit, but it's not going to be the ideal one.
Yeah, it's not going to be what they want. That's going to help a lot. Nitro falls early on.
Damn.
That pick spot, very vulnerable, it feels. And so does Leech, feeling the same exact way. Twist is there with something. Try to put it back into perspective for the Liquid fans around the world. Naf as well, getting it done. 2 kills to him, and now a 3v2. The advantage of Liquid. Naf continues on his rampage with a wall bang. And finally, Spirit get another frag on the board there with Twist falling.
Naf is pretty heavily tagged as well. So Southwick has an opportunity to find him with a bullet or two.
Staying very central on this map is Stewie, and Naf has complete control of this forklift area. Southwick wants to play the gauntlet. He wants to run it through, and he's going to walk all the way through to CT spawn.
Yeah, he can find the back of Stu if he's really, well, diligent about where he checks, but Stu seemingly has that idea.
He has the awareness. He is a major winner, Vendetta.
That he is, and you get to see why just there. Again, what is it with the corpse spraying in
people
in this
just
invitational?
really want
Angry?
to go to Cologne. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it is. It's just the idea that Cologne is not far away from us.
That is true.
Good shot there from Coldy on the Nitro. Nitro never really had a chance right there.
It was looking a little bit like, well, Spirit didn't need more than just the 1 AK on Coldy to win this out and bring it back. That's until Naf can flying down behind.
Such an embracing sound, isn't it?
Nitro, his turn to get behind the sandbags. It's been Molotov'd out pretty much every single round, but nowadays Spirit not really finding themselves in a position where they can afford that.
That fight's going to ensue over here towards the A sites. Nitro entrenched behind the sandbags. Got himself a nice little fighting position there. And that grenade should do a little bit of damage, but overall, this is Spirit about ready to concede into map point. Again, this is a best of 3. So that does set us up for the second map of Overpass here, picked by that of Liquid. Spirit picking Vertigo. And after this T side, maybe they just wanted to risk it to get the biscuit, Halvor.
Very well be Leech. Very close to actually connecting with some of these bullets.
Oh, there it is.
There we go. Just had to get a little bit of encouragement.
Just a taparoo there, like Happy Gilmore.
Tap it in.
Not going to make this shot. Happy. Twist does, though. He's going to find somebody young. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to put us on to map point for the first map of this series. Liquid well in control early on.
Well, it is looking fairly likely that Liquid are going to be able to close this out, but we do have a full buy coming in from Team Spirit here. Fighting till the bitter end. Ooh. You could see a world where Nitro somehow messes that up and just flies down. Or Super Stewie is going to end in 1 kill, but well, pretty much the entire B defense has been eradicated.
Oof. Here we go. Speaking of eradication, it's going to be that of Liquid that finds himself in a real pickle. Twisting Leash to try to thwart this bomb plant towards the B site. Boosting back out. Curious choice, but can work. They have pulled the rotation. But until now, Liquid going to slide right out of this B site, and they might be walking into a bad news bear situation here. Leash, and the timing not going in his way, doesn't get the info that they have backed out, but they're going to walk right in there. And if he drops, they're going to hear him, surely. Flash over towards the B site, try to get some misdirection. Leash is all over this, though. Peeks 1, peeks for a second, can't find some young. Twist in a 1v2 for map point here in the first map.
See if he can do it. So far, it's pretty far, well, widely spread out on the side of Spirit, so Twist can get 2 1-for-1s here.
How much damage was taken right there by Sum Young. He drops, and then he drops Twist. Close round, all things considered.
Yeah, it became a very awkward fight there toward the end.
Yes, it did. 15-8. Will Liquid somehow find a way to lose this, or will they end it out now, Halvor?
Well, I'm going to lean towards the latter. Nav's taking at 27 frags. Coldie at 19. Tom Prager on the side of Spirit. Well, how long can Spirit hang on? It's a nice flash, actually, for Stewie to potentially forward on.
Sum Young now holding on for very long. Dust fall. Molotov will come out there to push back any idea of a quick aggression. It's going to be Sotvic. Didn't realize that, I guess someone could be behind that Molotov, and that someone is Naf. So this round is easily right now going the way of Liquid. I say easily. Stewie continues to shoot the body, even though he's dead, man. That's against the Geneva Convention. You can't just do these things, Stu. My goodness.
Still a young man.
Jackie, yep. Shame on you.
Got to send him a text message afterwards.
I might. I just might. 1v5, Coldie. Can he keep the dream alive here for Team Spirit on the first map of the series? 15-8 currently, and that is not a good look. Liquid know this. They backed completely back. Are all against the wall. No real reason to get super aggro here.
Somebody's firing out all their bullets.
Probably Stu, still at a body. Who knows? Stay tuned.
We'll see. Coldie, though, has been the top performer for Spirit up to this point, but it's going to take quite something extra to keep him in his. All right. Not the smoke that they wanted, but you could see what they were attempting to do.
Suppose it eliminates a headshot on both sorts. Not that one.
Shots.
Elige going to get domed down. So 4 HP in 15 seconds. A little too much there, and it's going to be Coldie the lesser.